Hello, travelers, and welcome back to the campsite. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I am very sick. I'm coming off a cold that I got somewhere around Tuesday, and it's still clinging on. So, kind of just as a heads up, I won't be talking as much during today's stream. I'm really just not feeling super hot, and my voice hurts a bit. So I'll still say some things, but I'm going to go on ahead and leave a pinned message in chat in case anyone stops by. Just a quick, hey, this is what's going on. This is why I'm not talking. If and when I ever get around to actually uploading these on YouTube, like I've been supposed to be doing for the past 3 weeks now, you guys might not see it, but that would be why I'm not talking as much. So I do apologize for this, but today's going to be a lot more of listening to the game audio and playing, and you might hear me talk about a handful of things every now and then, but I don't think you guys want to hear me coughing into the mic every few minutes. So, real quick, I'm going to mute, throw up the pinned message, pending I figure out how to do it, and then we'll get started. Alright, sorry about that. We're going to hop over to the capture card. Cool, I figured out how to do the pinning thing for the stream. Let's get my audio going. That's loud. Apologies. Game plan is we're jumping in on hard. Same thing, Ebony story. We're going to try to burn through as much as we can. Ideally, we finish hard mode tonight. Worst case scenario, I want to at least beat like the first boss of the new building. Preferably the second, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's, I think, about all I have to talk about right now. So I'm going to mute, go back to the game, and then we will get started. And as always, well, not really as always, but I apologize, I can't really talk much today, but I hope you all know that I am genuinely happy to have you here, whether for a minute, whether the entire time. It's always nice to have company. But without further ado, I'm going to shut up and we're going to jump into the game. Oh, and like usual, we will be pretty much skipping through all the cutscenes, because this is going to take longer, and I need to make up the time somewhere. So we will be skipping through as much of the cutscenes and stuff as possible, and we will be using our one new building glitch if we get to that point. Thank you. I'll be honest, I never knew you could interact with these things. I probably shouldn't be, but and all the times I've played this game, I never actually realized you could interact with those.
This was out of the blue. Yeah? I'm glad that you're here. Just some. Ji-hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna do. Goodness, a guy like you showed up. Definitely have what it takes to help me. Why? Thank you. know So Young? Mm. Huh?
If it's not super clear, random BS like this is why I hate doing the high difficulties. I moved from one room into the next, stayed crouched the entire time, and only opened a door, and it was enough to trigger him to chase me. It becomes tiring. Especially because I'm pretty sure he's going to the second floor. You know, where I need to be. He might straight up find me here. This is going to be a very long stream. A very, very long stream. Thank God for save points.
What do you... You know So Young?
That is so loud. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but I gotta figure out. I need the sound effects to be high, but not these sound effects. I need like him whistling to be high. But it's so loud. So I can either not hear the whistling or the jingling of the keys. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping he'd come after the door this time. But he might just be taking pity on me at this point. Yeah, he might actually just be taking pity on me at this point. Now that I think about it, I want to say the bell toll is supposed to start the summoning of the headless ghost. I'm sorry, not headless ghost. It's the ghost that's only the head. I don't remember for sure, because it feels a little early for that to be happening. Yeah, this janitor sucks. I'm thinking. Kinda sounds like he's up here. But I'm thinking if I go out and just gun it to the end of the hall, I'm pretty sure we're still faster than him. And all the doors are opened. So, we'll see. The main goal is that if we can get to the auditorium key, if we can get the auditorium key and get up, we can start triggering cutscenes that'll despawn and respawn him around a little bit. And then we can go on ahead and make a save right before we trigger the boss fight. Or right after. I think we've got 3 of them already. And we get 7. I got 2 of them so far. I did die though. That's right. And we get like 7 as we go. Well, that's mighty unfortunate. I can tell you from experience, he was going to catch us at the edge of the door if we stayed. Usually he walks towards the bathroom, but I guess not. So why would we be consistent? Come on, get in here. There we go. If I can just make it to the bathroom, I can still juke him. Three, 1, 2, 6. Fortunately, Heman's been doing some cardio. Alright, there he is. Okay, well that could have gone worse. I'll take it. If we can just get to the auditorium now, then we should pretty much be in the clear. You can't, that's not really a trick you can pull in the new building, but because you are still slightly faster than this guy, you can kind of lead him where you want. Kinda. Actually, I'm not sure we'll be able to save, because I'm not sure there's a save point up here. There is, okay. Well, we're pretty much in the clear, because we're about to go start the final fight of this area. And then afterwards, I know we'll be in the clear. But, move to hard. Alright, 21 minutes. Plus whatever we'll need to finish this. Which I think is only like 5 or so. Which isn't bad. So, let's see how we can do.
Oh. So you had it then. You came here. Jihyun is here.
Okay, let's see if we can do this. We've got... Did it pick it up? It didn't pick it up. Alright, I've got 8 minutes to run through this, which really shouldn't be bad. That should be plenty of time. Nine 4, 86, 83. Cool. That's a really easy order for us. 96, 4, 86, 83. So 4, 2, 5, 9. Alright, and with that, we have won. So for all intents and purposes, the first building is beaten. We just have to go grab the token and then, what do you call it? Go open up the door. So, we're going to take a minute to go around. I think we're sitting at like roughly 30 minutes because we beat that in about 3 minutes. And the last time we had saved, we were only about 21 minutes in. So, I think we're doing pretty good. So, I'm going to mute. We're going to go back to looting some stuff, and then we'll continue on. I'll be honest, I kind of just want to see if there's anything in these. I'll be honest, I thought for a second that it froze. I would not have been happy if that had happened.
Yes, she is. Remember what I said? There were a Was that really what you think? What's with you?
Alright, I'm not 100% sure if the janitor is back up right now or not. We're not really going to stick around and find out, but I don't know. I'll be honest, that baby's like the main gimmick of this building, and I totally forgot about it. Uh... What the fuck was that? Okay. Cool. I don't... I gotta remember to see if I can find my old footage from last year and scrub through it. Because I don't remember the dead body on the floor. That one's new to me. Grab the paper crane for luck. Like, we didn't even see that on the lower difficulties, I know. That was just the whole ass dead body. If I remember correctly, there's nothing in the counselor's office. Okay, that's 38 minutes to clear the first building on the hard mode. Hold on. Apologies. That's 38 minutes to clear the first building on hard mode and come down here grabbing the keys. So that's not terrible. We're not like at a PB or anything like that, but we've definitely done worse. I won't complain. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. I want to say we'll dip into the student department office to get the key for the principal's office, which will give, or to get the code for the principal's office, which will then give us the key for faculty office 2, where we can pick up the science lab key. And if we make it up there, it triggers cutscenes and the janitor will despawn for a while. That's not terrible. The code is 8124, in case I forget. There's only a few of those tranquilizers in the game that I know of, and they're going to be helpful for missions like this, or for bosses like this one, where we have to do a lot of running. I'll be honest, I don't know what kind of crazy luck we're having, or if the game just feels bad for its earlier bullshit. But it's weird that, like, We've cleared through the principal's office and we haven't even seen the janitor yet. Or heard him, for that matter. I kind of hope I didn't do something to glitch out the game, but I don't know. Maybe it's a cursed copy of the game, like the Ben drowned from Ocarina of Time. I hope not. I don't need anything cursed around here. He's so weird about this. Like, he kind of patrols the same area back and forth, but I think he's moved down the hall now. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever figured out what this went to. Oh well. Well, chalk it up with the dead body we found in the lost and found or whatever. No, it's the, it wasn't a counselor's office. What was it? The night duty room. Yeah, I don't know, man. But let's see if we can open this and not be chased. Cool. Cool. That means he's busy checking everything else. Which means right now our only goal, we have to get to second floor 2 so we can grab the black mass tape and go into the lounge, and then we go up to the science lab and that'll despawn it. I take it that means he's on this floor. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. I can kind of heal through this, but he gets me trapped in here. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I don't know where it's going to. Gaining experience. What is that one for? Dying a bunch of times? Because if so, that's kind of rude. What do I have? Faculty Office 2 key. And the black mass tape. Okay. We'll go. Thankfully, the autosaves in this really aren't terrible. But, I'm sure this is the high-quality gameplay you all come here for. So far, I've been beaten up twice, and both times were because I got stuck in a corner and couldn't get out. So, are you serious? I don't even know if I can hide up here. You might just be waiting on the steps for me. Oh, this is miserable. I know supposedly he doesn't come all the way up here. Sounds like he's going down. I think he just went onto the 4th floor. Seriously? No inspecting the floor or anything, just straight to seeing me and hitting me? Yeah, that's fair. That seems about right. I don't really want to risk going out there and triggering him. But I don't know. I think we're just going to wait here a sec. I don't like having to wait, but we might just have to on this one. Okay. Well, we know he went up to the third floor, maybe? Sorry, I'm trying to be really careful about this. We've almost gotten to the point where we despawn him. So, should just be right up here.
Human? Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. That means he should be despawned because they want us to go to the music room. We'll come back to that. We can finally move around now, which means a couple things we need to do. I'm going ahead and get this open. And same for this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is going to go poorly. I want to say it's. No, I'll say it's 32454. I am so happy I remembered that.
What's the matter?
You guys don't think that the random body we found earlier was the one that went to the Find My Body ghost story, do you? I don't know. Again, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I don't remember us seeing it last time either. But who knows? Apologies. I know it's not fun watching me stop every 2 minutes to cough or sneeze. But thank you for bearing with me.
This is the art room I was.
Alright, let's start this boss fight. Cool, cool. With that, we've beaten that one. So 2 buildings down. It's been about an hour and a half total playtime. In terms of in-game playtime, it's probably been a little less than that because we did die a few times. But we've still got plenty of pens, and we're pretty much ready to pick up this token and move on to the next area. So we should be good to keep going.
Really? That's cute. Wait a minute. Come on! I know nobody spawns until we go down the staircase, so there's a couple of things I want to do first. We'll go ahead and open these up, and then we'll also go on ahead and make our save for the start of this building. Okay, an hour and 15 isn't bad in terms of in-game playtime. Means we've lost roughly 15 minutes worth of playtime with our 2 deaths. That's good. I mean, saves really have been helping us out in this. So, I guess we're going to... We'll try to do as much of this as we can. I don't feel totally dead yet, so I think I'm just going to try to power through. If this really starts feeling like some bullshit, we might stop it, but I figure we'll trigger this, go back down to grab the yellow key card, then just kind of hang out until he moves so we can do the the man in the mirror fight, and then immediately after that we can go despawn him and then take care of all the lights and stuff, and then that will give us the item used to go to that boss fight down there in the bottom. the yin yang boss fight, I guess. And then from there, we can try to sneak our way back up, trigger this, get the blue card, make a gun over to that thing, the power generator. And if we can do that, then dealing with the mermaid stuff should be easy. Now I say all of this like it's going to be super easy. The new building is far and away the worst. There's a reason every speedrunner completely skips this building. And I am not looking forward to it. Yeah, and we skipped my favorite cutscene. But we gotta try and make up sometime.
I still need your help. I have my reasons. Hear me out. So-Young's always there. Wherever we go, she gets there before us. We follow her, and all this freaky stuff just keeps happening. You don't sound so believing. All right then, why don't you just go up?
Alright, I think we figured out before, the janitor doesn't actually spawn until you go through that door, because he always starts at roughly the same place each time. So this seems like a great time to test that. Well, having 5 tranquilizers is good. Again, we should only need them on the final fight of this game, or of this area, the sprint up the stairs. But it never hurts to have them, just in case. Alright, real quick, we're going to look and see what healing items we have. 6 soy milks, 2 and 2. And then 5 tranks. That should be fine. The man in the mirror fight is going to suck. That's the only reason I'm trying to make sure we have plenty. Because that fight will beat us for no real reason. 2, 3. There. So that's 6, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 healing items. That should be good. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping he was going towards that blue door. Oh, he might. That would be great. Fantastic, actually. Alright, and that should start this fight. So we should be safe, at least from the janitor for right now. honestly, us only taking damage once during all that, not as bad as I thought it would be. I expected that to go way, way worse. Alright, cool. That should put us back here. Yep. With him despawned. Good. Okay, well that went well. As well as can be expected, at least. So, things we need to do. Priority 1 is... I've got... this. 1, 5, 8, 10, 12. We'll go ahead and get those turned on and then closed off so that we don't have to deal with anything else or any of the creature that comes. And then we will, I guess, search the rooms, make sure there's nothing we need. And then we'll head to the library. Alright, that's all of the lights, which means we're good there. At least for now, while the janitors despawn, I'm going to try to stay off of this. Some of you might remember that's where I got caught. It's like the grandma ghost or something. I think it was on stream last year. But she's supposed to hold you down and then scare you. Well, the thing glitched, so she never scared me. She just kept looping through the same sound, and I couldn't escape. So I'd rather not do that again. Because I want to say last time we had to have the janitor come hit us until we were knocked free, which is not fun. And I'm not sure there's really anything around here we can use. But, actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep the doors closed. Just in case. I'd rather not risk it. Those are useless to us. Alright, we'll keep on going.
Alright, we're going to make a quick save, and then we'll head to the library and start the next part. Alright, we're at 1 hour and 40, which is a little slow, but we've also finished clearing pretty much the entire building. There's two rooms that we haven't had the chance to do anything with because they're behind the blue key card, which we will be getting shortly. So, cool. I appreciate he didn't start whistling until after I opened the door and about walked into him.
We absolutely lucked out with that. He's still up there patrolling the top floor. That's awesome. That said, when I finish this boss fight, he will respawn right down here, kind of walking along over there. So it might just be a case of we run up and sprint. But who knows? Let's deal with this boss fight first. I didn't know that you could do that hitless. I thought she was always guaranteed to hit you on the fourth. But we barely squeaked it out. That's cool. That's the first time I've ever managed to do that. Cool. Grab a drink. That's fantastic. I'm not sure why he's suddenly being so willing to work with us, but I am not complaining.
That's the... I'm the night duty teacher. I really wish...
Alright, we're going to open the door for it, because I don't know if he respawns down here when we trigger that cutscene, or if he's just has to run from wherever he's at. So we're going to go ahead and prep the door so that I might can just sprint straight over here. I messed one of them up because it should have triggered immediately. Moscow was +3. It was at 6, so it was at 5, so it went to 8. DC is at -3. It was at. I messed up Beijing. This would be a fantastic time to be able to go through that door, but I'm going to see if I can just stand up and walk. We seem to be able to. Yeah, because I did Beijing at 2. This should be at 1. There it is. Alright, the question is, will it aggro him? Please go upstairs. Like, if there's ever a time to go upstairs, it's this. Okay, yes. Thank you. I don't know if he can see me over here. We're going to wait till he gets about there. Like, there-ish. I don't think he'll be able to see me. Okay, that's good. We go flip the breaker, hopefully blow up some lights, and then we grab the key straight to the roof. Mermaid's pretty easy, and then it's just a run down to put the water token in, which should be easy. Run down, run up, pop a tranquilizer when we do, and then that will finish us with this building, and then the auditorium is a very quick 15 minutes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Again, had we remembered to open that door, we could just grab the key and go. I really gotta remember that door. Alright, I think it's that bell that's the trigger for the headless ghost. Or, I keep saying headless ghost. The floating head. So now she should start appearing. It doesn't do any damage, I think. But she screams. I'm pretty sure she alerts the guard to your position. And she'll drain your stamina. There she is. Alright, let's slip in here. Here she comes. I'll be honest, that lasts longer than I remember it lasting. But yeah, essentially she tanks your stamina. And I think she shows up every 30 minutes now. After that. Okay, there we go. Now, to the roof, and then we can all but finish this. So I'd say we probably only have 30 minutes left, which is good. So, I'm really happy that we're able to finish this in one run. But man, this has been draining, especially while being sick. I do feel bad I haven't really spoken to you guys much. I've tried to chime in with things every now and then, but it's been a lot of keeping the mic turned off so that you guys don't have to listen to me cough and sneeze into it. Okay, so it's at the 2-hour mark that the bell tolls and she spawns. I think on hell difficulty it's at the 1.5 hour. I don't know for sure. But again, she's not that much of a threat. So, let's go trigger this fight, which will be the third boss fight of this building. Though this one's still pretty much by far the easiest. I think she swims slightly faster on this higher difficulty, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's that. So before we finish everything, we'll grab this coin. We can't save during a boss fight, but what we can do... Also, I'm pretty sure the water totem is down there already. It might be the drain, because I do think that's where it drains out and she gets stuck. But it kind of looks like the token from here. But anyways, we'll run over here. We will swap this out and get it ready. And then we will go turn off the thing and grab the token, I don't even remember, and prepare for the last boss. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if it was me standing up and walking or what, but that worked out. I did absolutely almost mess that up, getting caught on the stairwell. But we did it, which means when this is done, the new building is now complete. So, we can pretty much just sprint to the finish now. Alright, so we'll get a save here. $213 isn't bad, especially considering this is the hard mode. So, we've got our save. We should have plenty of healing, honestly. 3 emergency kits, 5 lunch boxes, and 5 soy milks. And if I remember, I'm going to burn through all these soy milks after we beat it. If I don't end up using them during it. Because I think there's a achievement for using 100 soy milks. Might as well start working towards that. If we got 40 runs of this stuff to do, so it's not quite that many, but alright. Time for the beginning of the end.
It's okay.
I mean, I guess we can just buy a bunch, but because we got like 11 coins left. 10. But I don't think it's worth it. Now it's 11. Let's go up there and finish this. Get our final time. Alright. And with that, we have now beaten Ebony on hard mode while I was sick. Fun. No, actually, that's awesome. I'm really happy we were able to do it. As always, we won't skip the ending. I apologize if you guys heard that. Set my controller down. But yeah.
What you looking for? It's fine. It's all over. But I think the chief wants help. Let's go outside and try to call for help.
Alright, well, while this plays, we'll sort of talk about what's upcoming. So we managed to do this today.
What's wrong? Aren't you coming?
Before we end the stream, I do want to poke my head in, look at the ending page so we can see the puzzle piece, and then look at the ghost. I want to see if I can figure out what the one we found on the room of the, I don't even know what it was. It wasn't the student counselor office. It was something else. Oh, the night duty room. I want to see if that has a corresponding ghost story, or if there's something more we're supposed to do with that. Besides that, though, I think the plan is I'll be streaming again on the 9th, and we're going to be trying to run the hell mode, and hopefully roughly the same time. I don't 100% know if we will be able to or not. Again, it kind of really depends on how I feel. I know I'd have a lot of free time tonight to try to do this, so that's why we knocked it out tonight. I don't 100% know if I will Saturday or Sunday on the 9th. Worst case scenario, we will be running through it on next Friday the 14th. And if it gets to that day, that's the day before White Day, we will be throwing everything we've got at it to try to beat it. But I'm not super worried. I think as long as I feel well and everything goes well, we'll be streaming on the 9th, and we should be able to beat it. Speaking of beating it, we got kind of lucky with the guards this time. Like, for as frustrating as they can be, obviously we had the dumb stuff with apologies. Obviously we had the dumb stuff with getting caught in the corner those few times, but like the guards constantly trying to go back up to the top floor to go search those, that was helpful. So, fingers crossed when we stream the hell mode, hopefully Sunday, but fingers crossed it goes just as well then. Other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Again, we'll let this play out. I don't know
really what we're planning for after that, after next Friday, most likely it's going to be jumping back in Dynasty Warriors Origins, because we need to finish more of that. We played that for like a month and didn't even get to the point where we picked a faction, which is terrible. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game, but it does drag a bit. So we'll be doing that, and we might jump back into Snowbreak once or twice. I really haven't had a chance to play it much myself on my free time either, and I'd like for us to jump back in, just briefly visit it. Just a stream here, a stream there, to remember that we have played it. Other than that, I don't know what other big stuff we have coming up. If and when we are done with Dynasty Warriors, I guess we might end up going back to like the old Knights of the Old Republic playthrough that we need to finish, or we could go back and restart the Ghost Recon one. I haven't totally decided yet. I suspect like this will take until another week, and then Dynasty Warriors will probably take another month, honestly. And then I don't really know what we have planned for after that. Maybe we could jump into DLC for Pokemon, because I don't know if we got a chance to talk about it on a different stream. Pokemon ZA has been pushed off to like late in the year, so we're kind of expecting like holiday, maybe around Christmas or so. Which is fine. I'm not against it, but oh well. Hey, 226. That's awesome. Because I think the 218 playtime was on normal difficulty run. So on a hard difficulty run, maybe it was on hard, I don't remember. But, I mean, we're 8 minutes off. Honestly, 7 minutes off. 7.25 minutes off from our old PB. That's awesome. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. But yeah. So, go to collection list, Ghost Collection. That's not looking like we got anything new, which is concerning. Huh. But we did get another piece of the ending, so that's good. We still haven't found any old figurines. We should be. The plan is when we play either Sunday or next Friday, as long as we are not super behind on time, I plan on getting the Sung-Ah figurine, which we get by, if you remember in the new building where she like bodies the guard with the door, he'll drop a key. So we have to continue on until we pretty much beat that area and get the spirit bell, and then go all the way back to the first building, first floor, down by the entrance. And you can open up that door, and supposedly one of them is there. We'll see. But that's the only way to get into that room otherwise. And I'd like to be able to do it. Just to do it. But otherwise, we're pretty much done with Sung-Ah's endings. Like, we've got one more run, and then nothing else for her. And I presume next year we'll be working on Ji-Hyun's, and then we'll save So Young's for the very end, in part because the White Chrysanthemum is the true ending, quote-unquote, but also because they're longer, and kind of suck. They don't suck, they're fun. But The like final area is, I think the one time I did it was an extra 30 minutes or something, and I was doing it on the easy difficulty, so yeah, I'm not super looking forward to that. We do have costumes though that we never really get to mess with. What is Matt? Oh yeah. I want to say I ended up, like on my personal ones, just putting everyone in their adventure gear. Yeah, Jihyun Valentine, play off of Jill Valentine. He-Man has the survival expert. I don't know if these guys have a... No, they have some based off of, like... The Nightmare one is obviously based off of Nightmare on Elm Street. That's from the Blaze Blue collection, and that was their original one. Same with this. He has Jason. He has that. One from the Blaze Blue. That one looks really good, though. Like, I don't hate that. That does look really good. And then the reindeer. And then G Menu is the other endings I took. I mentioned it's going to be a long time till we try to get. Sorry about that. For now, though, we are going to jump back to our initial screen. I think that's everything I got. Oh, real quick. Is it off the screen? I'm curious what that trophy we got was. I think it's for dying 10 times. Yeah, gaining experience. Die 10 times. Thanks. Which actually, that's not bad. Because there is a trophy for dying 100 times. And if we're on our second run of endings, and we've only just now hit 10, that's not bad at all. Anyways, I want to see. Yeah, man, so last year when we did this, we beat Hell Mode before the month was up. Mind you, I didn't have a job at the time, so I had a little bit more free time, but it looks like we started on the 16th, or maybe we started on the 14th, and then I had beat Hell Mode by the 26th, so 12 days. Jeez. And this year, we started on, actually the 14th, we started on Valentine's Day, and if all goes well, we'll beat it this Sunday the 9th. Otherwise, it's going to be an actual month, the 14th to the 14th. But, oh well. It is what it is. Oh, it's the hair ghost. That's the floating head one that comes. So I think, yeah, I think that's all the trophies and stuff we have. And that's also pretty much all I have for you guys. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me and for putting up with me. I know today was a wonky stream. I am stuffy and have had to mute constantly for coughing and stuff. And also, it's been a stream where I didn't really talk, which is unfortunate. I feel bad about it. But it's... Trust me, you don't want to hear me just coughing the entire time. All told, though, I think with a few, albeit notable, exceptions, this was a good stream. It really was. I had a lot of fun with it. I probably would have had more fun without the headache, but I'm joking.
No, this was fun. So thank you, everyone. Whether you're here for a minute, whether you're here the whole time, whether you're just lurking, whether you watch this on YouTube later, genuinely thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving me a chance. Even if you don't stick around, I appreciate you giving us a shot. But I think I'm just rambling at this point. I really need to go take some medicine and lay down. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday the 9th. It will be Sunday morning, probably in the vicinity of 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll see. I'm not exactly known for like staying on time with my stuff, but that's when I'd guess it would be. Yeah, but I hope to see you all then. Besides that, I think that's everything. So, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and please, 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 be safe out there, everyone. Later.